Once, in a forgotten corner of a tiny European town, there lived a boy named Daniel. He wasn't just poor. He was the kind of poor that makes your stomach burn at night because dinner never came. His jacket was ripped, his shoes let in the rain, and his school bag was barely holding together. Most days his pockets were completely empty. But the emptiness people saw was nothing compared to the emptiness they didn't see, the kind that comes from being told you will never be more than your circumstances. Daniel dreamed big, dreams so big they scared even him, but every time he dared to share them, people laughed. How can a boy with nothing in his hands talk about a big future? Daniel, stop dreaming. Think about how you will survive tomorrow. Success stories aren't. Written by boys like you, their words hit him harder than hunger. Still deep inside him, something refused to die. A tiny spark, a fire of belief, a voice whispering that destiny could be rewritten. One cold evening, Daniel sat alone by an old abandoned fountain, feeling the weight of every cruel word he'd ever heard. His eyes were tired, his hope even more tired. That's when an elderly professor, Mr. Alden, passed by and stopped. "Why do you look so broken, my boy?" he asked gently. Daniel swallowed hard. "Because everyone says I'm nothing. They say a poor boy like me shouldn't dream of anything big." Mr. Alden didn't answer. Instead, he reached into his worn satchel and pulled out a small old mirror. "Look into this," he said. Daniel stared at the glass. "I see myself." "Look again," the professor whispered. "Do you see the pain in your eyes?" Daniel nodded. "But look deeper. Can you see the fire hidden behind that pain?" For the first time, Daniel noticed it, a fierce, stubborn flame staring back at him. "This fire," Mr. Alden continued, "is your belief. The world will try to cover your mirror with dust, doubt, poverty, fear, other people's opinions. But if you keep cleaning your mirror with your actions, with courage and discipline, this fire will guide you through the darkest nights." Something inside Daniel shifted, not loudly, but powerfully. A choice was made. His life would not end where it began. From that day on, Daniel lived differently. Not easier, just differently. Every morning he went to school with fierce focus. Every evening he worked at a small bakery, washing dishes, sweeping floors, earning coins that barely covered bread. Weekends, he worked for a mechanic, learning how things break and how they can be fixed. Nights, while the entire town slept, Daniel studied under a flickering lamp, reading borrowed books about success, resilience, mindset, discipline, every powerful life lesson he could find. He was exhausted. He gave up sleep, comfort, childhood. His hands bled from work. His heart ached, thinking of his mother, sick and unable to afford treatment. His father worked the fields until his spine curved, yet money was never enough. But Daniel remembered the fire and the mirror, so whenever doubt whispered, he held it up and reminded himself, dreams are not measured by the money in your pocket, but by the vision in your heart. Slowly, painfully, he saved enough to start repairing phones from a wooden box behind his house. His first customers paid him in coins. Some didn't pay at all, but he kept going. Weeks turned into months, months into years. His wooden box became a tiny repair shop. His shop grew into 2, then 3. He reinvested every cent, read every book, failed often, learned more, and believed endlessly. He launched his own brand of electronics, something people in his town once said was impossible for a boy like him. But Daniel no longer listened to those voices. He had found his own. One morning, after years of struggle, a long line formed outside his newest store. People who once laughed at him, people who once told him to dream smaller, people who never believed in him, now stood waiting for a chance to work with him. His mother finally received the medicine she desperately needed. His father retired from the fields, no longer breaking his body to survive. Daniel bought them a warm home, something they never had. And one day, he saw a familiar figure entering his office. Mr. Alden. Older now, but the same gentle eyes. Daniel stood up immediately. "I owe everything to you." The professor smiled. "No, Daniel. Everything you've built came from within you. The world tries to make poor boys think small, but those who dare to think big rewrite their story. You protected your fire. You cleaned your mirror. And look how brightly you shine." Daniel felt his heart swell, not with pride, but with gratitude. My friend, if Daniel's story sparked even the smallest fire in your heart today, don't ignore it. Maybe your pockets are empty. Maybe your life feels heavy. Maybe people doubt you, or maybe you doubt yourself. But your story is not finished. Your mirror is waiting. Your fire is still alive. If you felt hope, strength, or courage, don't keep it to yourself. Share this story with someone who needs inspiration. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join this journey of faith, resilience, and life-changing success stories. Because your next chapter of success begins the moment you dare to think big. Start today.